Okay, what I want you to do now is write down the GIFT 631 success formula. S equals G plus M plus HVA times D. So success equals goals plus mindset plus high value action times the ability to debrief to drive consistent improvement. So let's revisit a few of the things that we talked about in terms of goals. First of all, relook at your personal shields. Relook at what you put in the goal section in the middle. Are you happy with what you've put? If you want to rethink some of your goals, in your next Mozart time, take the opportunity to purely focus on that. As you know from the program, I fundamentally believe that we should set goals based on opportunity and not history. That means we supersize our goals. As you'll remember, we talked about SMUT goals versus SMART goals. So setting goals that are specific, that are measurable, that are unachievable when you set them, that are unrealistic, and that are time-bound. I fundamentally believe that a goal without a deadline is a wish. However, we also spoke about the need to make sure that we don't feel overwhelmed by the size of the goal. So we need a process to break those goals down. And the GIFT 631 process is called the power of 10. So once you've had that Mozart time to relook at your goals, I want you to use the power of 10. So let's take one of those goals. First of all, let's ensure you have supersized it. So it's a big goal. It's a SMUT goal. That becomes the 1. Then I want you to break it down into 3 sub-goals or milestones. Then I want you to break it down again into your 6 next best actions. So if you remember, decide, commit, go, these are the first actions that you are going to take once you get into that arena. Every time you take an action, I want you to replace the action. Each of these actions are moving you in the direction of those sub-goals. Every time you achieve a sub-goal, replace it. Now, does this guarantee you'll always achieve the SMUT goal? Of course not. These are really big, stretching goals. Goals that are going to move you out of the ordinary. They're really going to challenge you. They're really going to stretch you. But I fundamentally believe by following this process, you'll go so much further than if you relied upon SMART goals. Even if you really achieve a SMART goal, the question you need to ask yourself, is it going to transform my life? So, here's the next exercise I want you to undertake as part of your Mozart time. You've now set a SMUT goal. Now that's an uphill goal. That's going to take effort, that's going to take energy, that's going to take passion, and that's going to take commitment. We need to make sure we're not holding ourselves back with any downhill habits. Downhill habits are habits actually that pull us in the opposite direction to the achievement of that goal. They're self-imposed barriers, if you like. So, for example, if you want to run half a marathon and yet you spend 3 hours a night watching Netflix, that could be a downhill habit versus an uphill goal. So I want you to spend some time in your Mozart time thinking about, well, if I want to achieve this SMUT goal, what am I putting in my own way? What are the downhill habits that I'm currently adopting within my own life? Let's focus on those and let's work out how we remove them to give us more capacity to focus on the things that are going to move us in that direction. So if you take the example of 3 hours watching Netflix, even if you reduce that to 2 hours, you've got an additional hour in the day to walk, run, or train in a different way.